Last year in America, there is over 115 deaths per day from opioid deaths. That's over 5 people per hour. Hello everyone, my name is Jacob Iverson, and I am here to talk to you about the opioid crisis. Last year in October, Donald Trump declared the crisis a public health emergency. This crisis affects everyone. It's so difficult to solve a crisis that when the drugs used properly are helping people live their lives, but when used improperly can lead to severe problems. I'm going to tell you how people get hooked on opioids and how the crisis started. People don't plan on getting hooked on heroin. They need something in between to get them there. Most overdoses are caused by heroin, but many users reported using prescription pills first. According to drugabuse.gov, nearly 80% of Americans that are heroin users reported using prescription opioids first. What is so troubling about that fact is that in 2016, there were 6.2 billion hydrocodone pills distributed and 5 billion oxycodone pills distributed. Now, most prescription pill users switch from prescription pills to heroin because heroin is a lot cheaper to get and it's more potent. After switching, users can experience a higher death rate and a lower chance of becoming clean. They can experience withdrawal symptoms such as restlessness, severe muscle and bone pain, cold flashes, goosebumps, uncontrollable leg movements, and severe heroin cravings. Now that we know what addiction looks like, we will see where this crisis started. It's so hard to pinpoint a start for a crisis this large, but according to Glosser, before the late 1990s, opioids were prescribed only for severe and acute pain and palliative and cancer patients. Doctors were also extremely careful with distributing these addictive drugs. What changed is that in the late 1990s, major pharmaceutical companies claimed they came up with a new drug that was less addictive. One company in particular, Purdue Pharma, got fined $600 million because of these false claims. Now, this opioid prescriptions are not causing the overdoses. What's causing the spike is fentanyl. Fentanyl is 100 times more potent than morphine. The dealers cut in fentanyl into heroin because it's more potent and cheaper to make. And overdoses happen because dealers do not know how much to put in. It's so hard to solve a crisis when it intended for its good use, it helps people, and when not, it doesn't. We learned that opioid users moved from heroin, from prescription pills, because it's cheaper and more potent. The crisis started when pharmaceutical companies marketed a new drug, and opioids will continue to be a major cause of death to Americans, as there's no clear way of solving this problem.